Hi, I'm happy to see you as always. Today we are on microhome number 10. Yay! Double digits, here we come. And I'm very excited about this. Also, what would be more ideal to celebrate this milestone with than building a unique microhome in StrangerVille? StrangerVille is the city that came with the Sims 4 StrangerVille game pack. I know, what a shocker. Nobody saw this twist coming. However, this became kind of a trend in my speed build videos lately that I disclose what pack the given city came with, so just roll with it. StrangerVille came with StrangerVille. I'm very excited about the build itself as well, not just the milestone, because this is something special to me in terms of how much fun it was to build it. All the other houses that I've done were literal houses, and this one is like a very quick build. It's a DIY project of some sort. It is a mobile home that was built on these wooden legs that you can see under this home. I don't know what they are called, but you know, the foundation that I used for this house. I'm pretty sure I would be better off just pointing on my screen and saying that instead of trying to describe what I'm talking about. I kind of recognized or noticed this pattern in my speed builds, that I try so hard to explain things that I don't know the word for. Either way, I had a lot of fun with this build, and I think it's so great that this rundown DIY project turned out to be a fully functional home. And yeah, I actually like StrangerVille, the whole pack, and I'm very surprised about it because I don't like story packs in The Sims 4 or in the franchise in general, except from The Sims 2 Castaway Stories. That is a masterpiece, and you cannot change my mind about that. I love that. I enjoy the heck out of that game. But the others, not so much. I hated Medieval for The Sims 3. I'm not trying to offend anybody. You have the right to enjoy that, but personally, it is not my style, and I hated it, and I felt like I was wasting my time. So this says a lot about my preferences, I would say. So based on this information, I assumed that I will hate StrangerVille, and it's not the case, so it's great. I love pleasant surprises more than being right. I played through the story twice in total, and I have to tell you that the first time was so much fun. I enjoyed it. It was great. And for the second time, it became very repetitive, but it is something you would expect from a story game pack. At least it is what I expect. And the value of this pack is not based on replayability. At least it is not for me. The value of this pack is all the beautiful windows, doors and fences that you get with this pack. All the build items, they are very fun, and also the create a sim items. There are a few great ones there, but the world is amazing. I really love StrangerVille as a world, and I love building here. I love playing here. I really like the aesthetic. I think the lighting is great here, so it really worth it. For game pack, this world is amazing. My only complaint is that whenever you build here and you move in new sims in a new save file, you are greeted with that storyline pop-up that you really don't want to take care of. You don't want to be greeted by the crazy people who are infected. You are not trying to get rid of the ugly purple plants, and you do not want to breathe in the spores and stuff like that. So it's something I don't like. I really wish there was an option to turn this off. But actually I forgot to check it before I started this voiceover, and there might be an option for that now, but there wasn't an option when I played this game first. So maybe it was patched in. I really hope it was, but I'm not sure. Please let me know in the comments if you know better, because I will most probably forget to check it. I will just move on to my next micro home for the time being and then never look back. No, it's not true. I always come back to build, but I never really live here. I lived here after I completed the story with the 2 save files that I created for this, and it was so much fun. I enjoyed the town after I finished the story, but I never really took my time to cheat or to go through the story in other save files as well, so I just skipped this world, but I really wish I could come here more often. And also I try to pack a lot of skill building items here in this small space, and I think I succeeded because there's that whole desk area with the laptop, and it looks very fun with the retro monitors and buttons there. It's great. I think it really suited this vibe, but it's not from StrangerVille. I don't know what is that desk from. Is that a base game work perk or something? I'm not sure. And I also put this listening device in this living area, and it is a gameplay item. You would need it for completing the story, but if you are not playing the StrangerVille story, if you already completed it or something, you can just delete it and put something else there if you prefer. I love this place. It's coming along very nicely. We are almost at the outside area. Everything is functional, and you can see my test sim later in the screenshots, and he's perfect for this kind of house. I always imagined him living in a house like this because my sim is erratic. And it was very funny when I took the screenshots. He was in the middle of talking to himself, and then the infected people came with the crazy eyes and gestures, and it was so great. I felt like this story was complete and he was meant to live here. Here we are on the outside, and I am choosing the roof for this build, and I thought that this werewolf game pack roof was perfect for this kind of build, and I think the other rundown pack would be werewolves, but we are not there yet. I will talk about werewolves when we get to Moonwood Mill. I think that is the city name for that pack. But let's stay in the present for a little while, because here I am creating the front yard area for this house, and I love it so much. I think it looks so cute. I used this grass floor tile that I used as an artificial or fake grass. I'm not sure what the official term is. And I purposefully made it look stand out. I didn't want to blend it in with the area. I wanted it to look artificial. And I think it looks amazing. It's just like a carpet or something, because I imagined that whoever lives here as a sim would not have the funds to water the grass, to have a beautiful lush green grass in front of their house, and this world is way too dry and way too warm to have normal looking grass growing in this area. So I love this detail, and also I imagine that whoever lives here is very paranoid because they want to tackle down this whole laboratory and the mother plant and stuff like that. So I think they don't really trust the government and the utilities like water, power, etc., etc. And they really want to live off the grid. So I made sure that I included a few water generators and normal power generators and recycle machine and stuff like that. So I think this is the perfect home for a sim who wants to take over StrangerVille and defeat the mother plant. However, we are already on the screenshots. I talked way too much, so I have to say goodbye soon, but I want to let you know that this build will be available in the gallery as well. It does not contain any custom content or mods, so it should be available for everybody. Thank you for joining me on this speed build and on the others. See you soon. Bye bye!